until they force us to. Oh, this is a good. Oh, Victoria, you better stick with this one. How long do they force us to have mixed gender sports teams, especially in football? Now, gender and sport, there's some huge rows around this, but this questioner is not actually talking about the trans debate as such. Do you see mixed gender sports teams coming?
If they could happen, why not?
If they could happen, why not, says Victoria. I would instinctively say this is a complete nonsense idea, but then, I'll be honest, I never thought we'd see women in the British Army potentially in frontline positions, and now that is something that could happen. So, would it happen? I tell you what, not in a hurry, I think is the answer to that. And yeah, I think not in a hurry. Paul asks, oh, here we go, ridiculous question. I mean, I can't do advertising on this show. What is your favourite real ale? And is it the one you drink on Talking Pints? What I drink on Talking Pints varies. And I'm not going to tell you what my favourite real ale is, but what I will say to you is this. I think that the growth and development of British beers, as opposed to lagers, British beers, a completely unique drink. You go into a London pub here in Westminster, and they might now have 4, 5 real ales on and 3 or 4 lagers. 30, 40 years ago, it was difficult to get in many pubs a decent pint. And we've seen a growth of microbreweries all over the country, and it's a great thing. It's a unique product. It's a live yeast product that we produce on draft, something we should be very proud of. And when drunk in moderation, actually pretty good for you too. Not even what the most critical GP of me would condemn that comment. Stuart asks, what do you think Rees-Mogg, why do you think Rees-Mogg came out for Truss 2 weeks ago? Does he know something the rest of us don't? Well, perhaps he thinks that Liz Truss is enormously talented and is going to be a phenomenal performer, that is going to sweep the red wall with her charm, her wit, her humour and her eloquence. That could be the reason. Or more likely, Jacob, you know what, I like Jacob very much. He's sat in this chair and Talking Pints before, even bought his own homemade cider in. Gosh, it was strong. Jacob is an intensely loyal person, and he will have seen what Rishi Sunak did, frankly, as being treachery. And so I think for Jacob, it's pretty much anyone but Rishi, and he sees Liz Truss as being the best reason for doing that.